So I did an article this weekend. Actually, it was just last night. Winter Preparedness for Geeks. If you missed the video, Diana had assembled the Hoth Wampa cave. That was a gift. Thank you. We had my Amazon wish list posted. Someone bought it. They sent it. It was sitting there, and then suddenly Diana said, I want to build some Lego this weekend. This was a few weeks ago. And she did it. And I turned around and it was done. I'm like, well, let's do a video. So we uploaded that video to the Locker Room YouTube channel. Hopefully you've seen it by now. It's kind of fun, lighthearted. And I decided, well, I'd like to write something about this. I mean, beyond Lego, which, of course, you know I love. And so I decided to write Winter Preparedness for Geeks. And I threw out the question to the community, to prepare for winter, what should geeks do? And you'll love these responses. And I said geeks and nerds, too, not just geeks. Ionian Blue, buy USB-powered heated underpants. Do they even make those? I would not wear USB anything. USB is great for plugging into computers and walking away, but that's about it. That's obviously not everything it does. Chris Hayes, continue to stay indoors. That's a great possibility. I will likely continue to do that. Rich Gilberto, dedicate a Linux box to run a Yule log screensaver. It's a good idea. Gabe Pavelka says uninstall their CPU's cooling fan. Think about that for a second. I don't know if I'd recommend it. I think that was just kind of a jest. Caleb Honeycutt, hibernate. Simple as that. If you have other possibilities, feel free to comment as I roll down the list. Jack Fear says roast Zuckerberg on Google+. See, roast Zuckerberg. Kind of tripped through his name. You know who that is, right? Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook. Roast him. Yeah, Brian Omv said stock up on Hot Pockets and Xena tapes. Does anybody still watch Xena? Jorge Cerda says get tons of ramen and make sure to pay the internet and Netflix bills. Nicholas Robert says continue to live out their entire existence indoors. Joe Bolin says buy a fuzzy Logic coat. How's that for geeky? Nate J says keep a steady drip of data flowing so the pipe doesn't freeze. You know, your internet pipe. Mike Dubish says switch into the wool Spider-Man costume. And Phil Horde says forage for content. I added my own possibilities, like design an Arduino-driven Android-controlled snowplow. I thought that would be geeky. Assemble a sled from old software boxes. Recycle. Collect dead batteries to use for constructing action figure dioramas. Study semaphore in case power lines are iced over and fallen. I thought that would be important. Train your dogs to play werewolf. You ever play werewolf? Hopefully you never get sucked into that. Either way, I decided to extend the article, beyond having fun with it, into more serious things that you can do related to technology and making your world a safer one. It's important to be prepared for winter, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted to get the word out there. Like I said, stock up on extra batteries. Install electronic carbon monoxide detectors. That's a silent killer. Actually, Weird Al Yankovic's parents died from carbon monoxide poisoning, and I also did mention, not to curb this on a more somber note, but James Kim, to bring up winter preparedness, died from hypothermia after getting lost in the Oregon backwoods, and this is something that you should be thinking about. You never know when you're going to need something, and that technology may very well save your life. So again, the article, Winter Preparedness for Geeks. If you have anything more to throw in there, feel free to comment or remark, or I guess share it forward. Oh, someone said read a book. I did make that recommendation too, although I also said make sure that it's something like on a Kindle or something. Pages are so 15th century.